Okay, you fellow widgeteers, my name is Keith Carberry once again, and we are now going to get the ad block code, or the block ad code, whichever one you want to call it, onto our website. And how do you get that code? Well, it's very simple, extremely easy, and actually it's fun to do. Okay, from the menu system, select Ad Blocks. We are now in the ad block, capture field to capture the code to paste that onto your website. Here we can select anything we want. Let's just take a look at what we have. The Jenny on the Block. This is what Jenny on the Block looks like right now if it was to be displayed on your website or on somebody else's website. This is what I call the long and narrow. As you can see, it's long and narrow. And then we have two standard Google size ad blocks. Here we have three, and I believe the next one is a little bit smaller, but it also has it actually has two, excuse me. Okay, well, once again, since I like the name Jenny on the Block, I'm going to select Jenny on the Block. And here's the really, really cool thing. Let's assume you want to do some business ads. You need to say what type of target product you have. Let's assume everything you do is business related and that is it. Okay? So select all the different business subcategories and the main category as well if you wish. Alright? The next step is to change the color. You have the ability, if you don't like the color that we chose here, you can change that. For instance, let's change this one to black as well. Okay, move this over. We selected black, and we need to preview that now. And as you can see, it's black up there. Okay? Let's go back to a dark blue. And we can save that. Preview it. And again, there's the dark blue. Alright, so we can change it any way we want. If we want to have a border, let's see where the border is powered by color. Border color shows that it's red, but it's not showing up, is it? Is the red showing up? Not around the whole thing. Let's change the border color too. Let's change it to a funny green, just so you guys know that you can make any changes that you want in here. And it's kind of fun. Let's see if that changed the border. Yeah, there you go. Okay? So there's many different things that you can do. Again, we want to make sure that we check off a couple businesses. If we check off every category, then your ad is going to display everywhere in the Super Viral Advertising Network. And you might want to do that. That's up to you as to how targeted you want your product or how much displays you want your product to have. All we do is hit save and get the code. This code, all you need to do is copy this code. I like to do the Control A. Just put the cursor in there, hold down the Control key, hit A, right click, copy, and we'll be right back into another area so that we can show you how to paste it. Okay guys, I just have a silly index.html file that I popped open using a free program called, I can't remember what it's called, Easy Web Builder. And just go into the source code, and all you need to do is basically throw that code where you want it. Alright, let's take a look at this preview of this site. Again, it's just a silly joint venture secrets, and let's say that we want to put it in something like right here where it says how to find a real JV prospect. What I like to do, and only because I've heard this before and it seems to work, let's say I put it up here, just make a lot of X's so it can be found in the source code. So we go now to the source code, and let's see if we can find those X's. The X's are right there, and I'm going to just highlight that here, and I'm going to do the Control V to put the source code in there, and I just put the source code in there. Now you're not going to see it until we display it, but there's the script right in there. and if we were to go live, you'd be able to see that box. So let's take the next step, and I'm going to put this up on the web and take a look and see how it looks. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so now I've just opened up FileZilla. That's the FTP program that I like to use because that's the one I first learned about, so I stuck with it. What I've done is I just opened it up to transfer. On the left hand side are all the files in my hard drive, and on the right hand side is everything that's on my server. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the index.html that I just saved. As you can see the date, which is August 30th, which is today. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to drag that right in here. And I named a little website called My Block Ad Test to see if it works. Alright, and now we're going to go to the website to see if that works. So I'm going to pause this and we'll bring that up in a moment. Okay guys, so we just, or folks I should say, we just put this website up. I have not moved the pictures over, so it's not going to look very pretty, but let's take a look and see if that ad block is there, and it is. Just put that ad block in there, and it looks nice and sweet and clean, and it's very readable, and it is awesome. The colors aren't the best because we just kind of threw up some funky colors, but that is it. It works. It's easy. It only took about 6 or 7 minutes to do it. There was a little time where I had to pause it, so let's say it took 10 minutes to create an ad and put that ad up onto the website. Fantastic. Now what's really cool, now that it's there, if you want to make changes to your own ad, you can make changes to your own ad on the fly by using the back-end service that we've been using. I'm Keith Carberry. Make it a great day, and I will talk to you soon.